number 2. C.J. Stroud, he took him really early, to be fair, but it's a great offense. MVP candidate, of course. Jonathan Taylor, another good running back, took him early again. We're seeing a theme here with Noah. He's doing a lot of reaching. He's got James Conner. I like him. Marvin Harrison, going to take every target out of Arizona other than Trey McBride. Jalen Waddle, good pick, good value. Kyle Pitts, he's a question mark. No one really knows. Cooper Kupp, yep, good offense, good pick. So Noah, better than Jordan, but we'll see. All right, this team, not the biggest fan personally. I like Kyler Murray. I think he's got a lot of upside there with Marvin Harrison. Derrick Henry's a little old. Not a fan of that. CeeDee Lamb, should have taken him there. Good pick. Debo's a good pick. DJ Moore's a good pick. Overall, not the biggest fan of this team. I think it's the ceiling on this team is not very high. It's got like a high floor, but not a high ceiling. Now we got Cade Reeser, Morning Chubb. Big fan of that name. We got Brock Purdy as starting quarterback. Not the biggest fan of that. I think he's not a fraud, but I wouldn't want him as a starting QB. So maybe there's a trade we could work out here with Cade to get a better quarterback. Saquon, good running back 1. Rachaad White, he's really inefficient, but he's going to get every carry out of that backfield, so he's going to have the production, well, not the production, but the opportunity to be a good running back. Amon-Ra St. Brown, really good receiver. Stephon Diggs, good. George Kittle, he's going to give you a good average. Tank Dell, we'll see what happens. Maybe in the end of the year he passes Stephon Diggs, gets more targets. He's probably the 3 now, but we'll see. I think this team's all right. All right, now we got Moises here. Jalen Hurts, QB1. That's my QB1. Great pick. McCaffrey, that's the RB1. That's kind of where the good part of the team stops, in my opinion. Zamir White, big question mark. Michael Pittman, not the biggest fan. We'll see what happens with Richardson. Mike Evans, he's a good receiver. He's going to get most of the targets out of that team. I don't know. We'll see. Mark Andrews, good elite tight end. Terry McLaurin, we'll see. Jaden Daniels, a lot of question marks there in that offense. Not a big fan of his bench either. He also took Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts, so what are we doing, Moses? Next up, we got Kyler, the second half of the fraudulent duo in this league who did some questionable things last year, we'll say. No trades will be allowed between them this year, by the way. They have received a 2-year ban, by the way. Let that be known. Anyways, Kyler's got Jordan Love as his QB1. I like that. I like their offense. I think they'll be a good offense this year. Kyron Williams, RB1, big fan. Good running back. He's going to see all that production over there in Los Angeles. Ramondre Stevenson, not a big fan. I think they're a terrible offense over there in New England. But if they're better than people expect, he could see some benefits from that. Justin Jefferson, great receiver. Malik Neighbors, we'll see. Another bad team, great player. There's question marks there. Travis Kelce, tight end 1. He might have reached on him a little bit, but he's got the elite tight end. I do like that. And then he's got DK Metcalf, Xavier Worthy, Najee on the bench. Jaden Daniels as his backup quarterback. I like this team from Kyler. It's Kyler's either going to get first or last. That's what I think about this team. So we'll see. All right, now we got Ethan. He's got Anthony Richardson, QB1. He's a big question mark, but the rushing upside makes him a good fantasy quarterback. Jahmyr Gibbs, we got some questions around that injury. He might miss 1 week. We'll see. Good pick, though. Kenneth Walker, I like him. Another good running back. A.J. Brown, Nico Collins, great receivers. Big fan of that. Laporta, another elite tight end. He's got elite quarterback, elite tight end. I like this team. Jaden Reed in the flex. I like Tajay Spears and Amari Cooper on the bench. I like this team. So far, this is the best team I've seen. Ethan, good team. All right, next up we got Jace. He's got QB1, Patty Mahomes. That's my guy. RB1, Isaiah Pacheco, another one of my guys. Love those 2 players. Aaron Jones, he's in a bad offense. He's going to get targets out of the backfield, so it's good for PPR. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, that's flawless receivers right there. Big fan. TJ Hawkinson, he might be out to start the season, so he might have to start Cole Kmet, who's on his bench at the beginning of the year. Brandon Ayuk, we'll see what happens if he gets traded or not. Either way, I think he's going to get you fantasy points. The bench, I'm not the biggest fan of the bench. David Montgomery's a good running back there on the bench. So overall, I like this team. It's a good team. We got Dom, Mr. Auto Drafter himself. He didn't make a single pick here, so we're just going with the AI. The AI took Dak Prescott as their QB1. Great offense. They finished first in points per game last season, so there's a lot of upside there with scoring. Breece Hall, RB1, great pick. I like that. He's going to see all kinds of targets and rushing attempts there. James Cook, Buffalo's running back, and we'll see. I feel like he's going to kind of share that backfield a little bit. It's a good pick, though. Garrett Wilson, another good Jet. He's loading up on the Jets here, so the Jets better to be good for Dom. Devontae Adams, another receiver in a bad offense. Trey McBride, elite tight end. I like that pick. Drake London, he got him for great value. He's going to see all kinds of targets there from Kirk Cousins. The bench has upside. Jordan Addison, Jonathan Brooks, guys that are going to be out at the beginning of the year, but once they come back could improve there. So overall, the AI did you well, Dom. Good team. All right, last but not second to last, actually. We have Payson's team. He's got the elite quarterback. He's got Lamar Jackson, QB1. That's a good pick. I like getting an elite quarterback, and he did that. He got Travis Etienne and Joe Mixon as his running backs. Yeah, both have high ceilings, but I like Etienne better than Mixon. We'll see. Tyreek Hill, great pick. Nothing go wrong there. Olave, really talented receiver. Not a great offense. We'll see. Ferguson, I like getting that tight end. If you're going to take a tight end at the end of the draft, I think that's a good guy to go get, and that good offense over there in Dallas. George Pickens, another really high upside receiver. Last year, he was a rookie and performed really well. We'll see what the quarterback play is like over there, though, in Pittsburgh. He's got Zay Flowers on the bench, too. I like that. I like this team, too. This team's a little bit of a threat. So, last but not least, we have myself. We got a flawless team here, folks. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. We got Josh Allen, QB1. We got Bijan Robinson, Devon Achane, 2 RB1 upside running backs. Puka, T. Higgins are two receivers in the starting lineup. Puka, people might be concerned about that injury, but he'll be back for week 1. T. Higgins in a great offense over there in Cincinnati. And then we got Dalton Kincaid in Buffalo. So we had the Josh Allen, Dalton Kincaid tandem there, double up with points. He's going to see a lot of targets in that offense. He did great last year as a rookie tight end. Josh Jacobs, a guy that I'm high on. I take him straight up over guys like Derrick Henry or Joe Mixon. I think that Green Bay will have a good offense over Jordan Love. The bench here is where the real gold's found as well. We got Rashee Rice on the bench. I mean, my goodness. He's going to see every target in Kansas City, right? Everyone's hyped about Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce, of course, Marquise Brown. These guys are going to go downfield and open up that middle space for guys like Rashee Rice. So I like that pick. And then a lot of high upside guys on the bench here. So if we got a favorite to win it, this is the favorite right here. But it's fantasy football, so we'll see what happens.